Hi all, so let us begin with the today's tutorial. Previously we had inserted some hand combat animation, but they were single-handed and they were not that cool because they were very monotonous. So today we will do the same but with the KO move, and it will look cool, and we can, if the time persists, we can add some like effects to it. Okay, so let us begin. So just go to the Unreal one, and here I have my C base player character.h. So if like firstly what we will do, like if you have followed my previous tutorial, just I'm commenting this thing out. You ask why? Because these previous animations were not that cool. So today we are doing some KO move in which we will have to include the two animation, and the character can like wait, let me open the combat animation and let me add those, then you can understand it. Okay, I have included those animations. So if you look carefully, they are in pair. Like if wait, let me show you. Like if I import this animation, I have imported two animations. So just let me select that guy, and I will add 100 because they have 100 distance in them, and I will just rotate this guy 180 degree. And if I will simulate this, I think it will like okay. Let me simulate this game first. See, and this is working perfectly. So the main thing in this animation is the distance. We have to we should have we can have the maintain the distance, and the character should be in the opposite side, like the exactly opposite. So this will run smoothly. We will work with two pair. Okay, let me, because these two are same, so I will just let me show you this one again. So paired counter punch, see these are also in pair, but I want the KO move, because if you let me do the same thing with this. Let me plus 100 because they have the 100 distance, 100 unit distance in the animation, and 180 degree. I'm just doing this to show you guys that I like how this animation work in pair. So let me play this too, and as we are playing, see, um, cool. So these are the free animation, that is why they don't have that much of professional. So we will do this today. See, like at the end of the animation, like if I pause, see this guy is died, and the same will go for this guy. If I play, see at the end he is dead. So these are some KO move. So we have what we need. We need two things. First, we have to import first animation. Then we have to import second animation. Third one, these two animation have the same distance factor, but we can have this distance too. So you can use different animation between them, and we will play. Okay, let's begin then. Now you understand it how we will achieve our goal. So I'm just deleting these sectors. Let me click the save, and we will switch back to our character base. Okay, so I have just commented the lines which we were using before, the push collision L, or we can just remove the whole thing because we are not using it now. So I'm just removing these lines from here, and let me check if I am using it somewhere else too. Okay, we are cool. And in properties, we have included those like meshes, sphere meshes. We have to remove those two also. It is not compulsory stuff. You can just add this on the top of that, but I will just go with this way. and if you haven't followed the previous tutorial, then you don't need this. Okay, just okay. So first thing first, what I will do. First thing is we need a struct because we need to animation with the distance. So just above the U class, I will declare a struct. So to declare a struct, you have to put U struct. Struct, it is a macro, and I want it to be like blueprint type, and here, like this is the I am declaring the struct. So struct is the keyword. We are prefixing f because it is the annotation in Unreal to define the struct. I have spelled it incorrectly. Struct, and I will name it as f hand combat pair struct. Okay, f is prefix, so we don't need that. So now I will declare some property, but before that we have to call the generate body. It will generate a code which will like it will make this struct compatible with the Unreal. So we need this macro. Next we need two animations. So I will like copy paste the U property, and below, okay, let me. Yep, below I need the anim montage. I think we have included that tutorial in previous, so I'm just writing it down. Anim montage. Cool. And I found for the attacker montage, and I need one more montage, but for the receiver. So I'm just copy pasting this, and I will name it as receiver montage. Okay, receiver montage. So this thing we have included, but we have to specify the distance too, because we need to specify the distance which they are using. So by default, I know this is 100, so distance between animation, so it is 100. So I have included it. So we are done with the struct. Okay, let's compile it. So Control Shift B, and this should be available in our characters, the AI, and the our main player. So we will look into that. Okay, now we will see that how we can use this. So we have used the attack function, so we will go into this attacking, and previously we have used just this simple animation. So what I will do, I will just like remove this line, and we will code fresh. Okay, so how I will, like, I do know that, okay, in front of me there is an AI. So what we will do, like here I have a player, let's imagine, and he is facing this way, and here we have a character who is standing just in front of me. So I will punch him, then it will be a success. So how I will know that, okay, in front of me I have a AI in front of me. So I will put a line trace of some shorter distance, like the 150 distance. So if that guy is like in front of me, then I will like start the animation. See, and if that AI is somewhat here and I am checking in the range of 150, then we will not play that animation. So this is the first thing. Now the second thing, if like we have our player and he is facing this way, and the AI is in the range, and he is like he's in he's facing the opposite direction, he's not facing our main character. So like we will just rotate the AI, and then we will play the animation. Okay, these are the two animation and two scenarios, and the third one is very trivial. Like if we have player facing this way and I have my AI in this way, and we have something difference which is in our range, so I will just like put my main player in front of the AI. So we can like those two animation can be synced up. So these are the things which we will do it now. So let's begin. So first thing, I want f hit result, hit result. Okay, I want a start point. So f vector start vector is get vector location. So this is the start because I want the line trace to be like from player to the AI. So f vector and vector. So I want the distance to be somewhat like 150 or 300 or 200. So get vector forward vector into 300, and I will just add this to our starting vector. So now I have the starting point, I have the head point, so now we are ready to the line trace. Next thing, what we can do, I want to ignore like the self vector. So because we will use the e-collision channel of camera, so for that we collision query params equals to f collision query params full, and params dot add ignored actor, and I want to ignore this class. So now I have my actor like ignored, and I have put the starting point and the ending point. So I will start the line trace. So get world. Okay, next line trace by channel. I want this function to be used. So here I have to put hit result, comma start vector, comma I need end vector. Next thing, I have to use the e collision check, and I want like to use the camera collision check. So e collision channel to be camera. So next I want like I have to put the params on. So I have put it thing. So it will hit the line trace in front of our player. So if like we have to check now if it is a valid hit. So hit result is valid block hit. If it is valid, then we will go forth, or okay, if it is not valid, so obviously nothing is, we haven't hit any guy. So what we will do, we will just return it, okay, or else we will go forth. Now what I will do, because we have to like see if we have hit a AI or some static, so we will do a check. So IC underscore AI character, because I know that it will be a AI character. So okay, I'm just including that file. So include this, yes. Okay, AI character is equals to, we have to use cast. So AC underscore AI character, and here like how we will like get the actor, opposite actor. So hit result dot actor, get actor. So see if we are interacting with the AI, then we will go forth, or else we will not. So here we have an error, I think, or it's a false error. So we will go forth if it is not a valid AI. So AI character, if it is not the valid AI, we will just return, else we will go forth. So okay, so let's put the log. So PM, I am hitting the valid AI, cool. And if okay, so in previously I think we have some check called is alive, yes, we have that variable. So we will check if the AI is already dead or not, is alive. Alive, yes. If it is alive, then we will go forth, or else we will not. Okay. Next thing, first thing, like we will kill that AI because we are using the Q move. So is alive is false because now he's dead. Okay, so how we will go forth. First, to have the both the animation run in the proper way, I will just stop the all the input of the player. So I will just disable my input. So disable input. Here I have to put the U player controller. How do I get the player controller there? It is very easy in the Unreal. So it is get player controller. If we have to use this function in our Visual Studio, just hover over this, and here you can see below that the target is gameplay statics, the second line. So we will use that class. So you gameplay statics. So here we have the same function which was there, get player controller. Here it needs the two function parameter. So get world comma, here we need the index. By default you are playing, so it will be always 0, and just close it down. So I have just closed it, and now I cannot press any key, so it will be like it will properly run that animation and I can't interfere it. Okay, I'm talking about the main player. Okay, we are not talking about the AI here. Next, what do I need? Next, okay, I want to rotate the like AI player. Like, see, like it is very much possible that if our player is facing this way and our AI is placing some random way, and I just don't care about it in which direction he is looking, so I will just rotate it. So how we will do that? The receiver, the AI character dot set vector rotation. Here I have to put the new rotation. We don't have yet, so let's F rotator, player rotation is equals to get actor rotation. So here I am just storing my rotation value to the player rotation, and I will just add it 180 in the with player rotation, comma player rotation dot add. Yes, I want to add 180 to the yaw because it like by default I'm just copying the rotation, so our AI will also like rotate it like this, but I will just rotate it by 180, so he will be exactly in opposite, like it will be a mirror, right? So I will put 0 because I don't want, like I want the delta, like yaw value to change. So 180 and not 160, 180, and I will fall to the 0. So I have just got the new rotation, so I will just put that rotation to be here. Now I have rotated my AI. Next thing, yep. Now for the distance thing, like now we have the exact direction, but we haven't coded for the distance because I want exactly it to be 100, but it is possible that I am too close or I am too far, and but he is within my range, so I will just teleport my player in that exact 100 distance. So how I will do that? So okay, set actor location, and here we have to put the new location. How we will calculate it? Okay, let me think. Okay, so what I will do, I will just get the receiver location, and yep. Okay, we can do a thing like here I have my player, here we have the AI. I will just get its front vector and I will increase it by 100, so I will get this location. and I will just teleport it, like I will teleport my player to this location. So let's do this way. So here I have to put that location. So here AI here dot get actor location. Okay, now I will just add it. So AI care dot get actor forward vector into 100. Why I have specified 100? Because I want exactly in front of, like 100 unit in front of the AI. So I'm just adding it to the current location. Okay, now okay, this is perfect. Now I have set the actor location to now we have to play the animation in both the actor and the AI. So let's do that. First we have to choose the random location, but we haven't included the animation like array to choose from. So what we will do, we will create the array of our struct, which is f hand combat pair. Just go below in the hand combat. Here I will just make the u property, the blueprint read write edit anywhere, the array of the combat player pair punches. Okay, I think I have misspelled something. Yes, the U property is wrong. Okay, what is it called? Yeah. So we have just included these in our header file, so we can now access it. Now what I will do, I will choose the random actor, like a random element from this, and I will have the both animation, right? So okay, for the random location or the random index, so random index, we have used this library, ukismet math library, kismet math library, random index in range. So this is the function just to choose from min and max. So it will be 0 comma hand combat pair f hand combat pair. Yes, no, I found pair punches, so it was pair punches. Actually, let me just respell it. So hand combat pairs, it will be more accurate. So we'll just choose it. So dot num -1. So I will choose the random index. Next what I will do, the AI character dot get controller, get controller unprocessed. So what I'm doing here, let's imagine that previously the AI was moving from here to here, and I just like scanned that because I'm just starting to punch that guy. So he have to like switch it off the current task. So I'm just unpossessing it, the AI. So he's now he's no longer using the behavior tree which we were using. That is why I am just using unpossess. Next, I want the AI to use AI character to use play any montage. So play any montage and combat pairs, random index, cool, and I want the receiver montage. Okay, so I'm just instructing the AI character to like play this montage. Next I will instruct my player to, okay, but see, it will like write the length of the montage, so I will just store it. So montage length. Okay, next I want my player to use the same. So play any montage, so hand combat pairs, random index, comma attacker montage. Okay, cool. So now I have instructed both my main player and the AI to use the montage. Now they will play the animation, and what I will do, I will just okay, I will just call some function. I think we were using some function before. Okay, I will just get world time manager comma set timer. So this is the function to just, if you want to call some function after some time, so just do it like this. So it will use the f time handle. So f time handle montage handler. Okay, so okay, so we have this. Next we have to put the function, but we don't have it that, so we have to create that too. Next we want to the like length, so montage length comma I don't want it to be in the loop, so false. Okay, so I just need the function to call. So let me check if we have some function. The demo is actually we don't have, so let's just comment it. We will check till here. If everything works fine, then we'll go forward. But before like getting like, into the further, we have to check if we have the valid hand combat pairs or not. So if we don't have, then we will just return it. Okay, so if hand combat pair dot num is greater than is equals to 0, then we will just return. Cool. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, but we are just disabling the input, and we have to call some function just to get the our input back. So we will, let's create a function. So just void ac underscore base character and montage combat. So let me include it in the header file. I will put it under the private sector because I don't want it public. Just okay. I will just use the u function in above that function because I think I can include it in the Unreal. So I'm using the u function. Now what I will do, we did the disable. Where is that? Like we were doing the disable input, here we will use enable input. Enable input. Yes, here the gameplay statics, the same get player controller, world to context get world comma 0. Okay, and I want to use this function, so just copy this here, and we have to put the function, so I'll put end and I will just increment it. Okay, everything is good, and I think our code should work. Let me check with my notes if everything is fine. Yeah, one more thing, when we were coming here, we have set our like is combat to true, then we will put it to false as soon as we are end with the montage combat, right? So okay, this is cool. Is something wrong? Let me check. Okay, I think just I did some mistake here. Here I have to include the reference of the current class too. So just comma this. Now I think everything should work fine. So just compiling the code. So Control Shift B, and we will just return it to Unreal. Okay, everything looks fine. Now let's see, finger cross if everything works fine or we have to debug. So it's a success. So we will just return our Unreal and I will just open the characters and I go to, no, I don't need the AI, I just need the playing character. In playing character, you should have one variable to include those animations. If we have, yes, we have, and we have included the two combat pairs, right? So we will just create the two variable, and we need the attacker montage and the receiver montage. Now the thing is, we have the we don't have the montages, so let me just delete this because we have the duplicates. Okay, so in the starting we were seeing at these 4 animations and these 2 are in pair. See? So what I will do, I will just right click the animation, create anim montage. Cool. Now we have the montages, just click save, and in those 4 montages we have to like select the slot. You ask why? Because by default we were using this slot default slot, and now in the animation blueprint we were using this slot just to use in upper half of the body, but here I want to use the full body, so I will create the slots. If you don't have it, okay, this is good, just create the new slot. I will just whole body. So just in the default group I will select the whole body. You have to do this for all the animations because they should have the if you are following it, so they should have the default one. So I'm just selecting the whole body in all, the whole body. Perfect. I have saved everything and they are ready to go. Okay, so here this is the attacker one. It is not taking it. Okay, so I'm just making it 4, so that is why. So we have to insert it by pair because these 2 are in pair, so I have included it there in first index. We will do for the rest. Cool. Compile and save. These are good to go. Now we have to set it in the blueprint too. So just go to the animation blueprint, which is in mannequin animation, and there is our anim pp. Go to the anim graph. So we were using something like this, and it was complex, but see, we were using this default slot because we were using that animation, but it was like as the idle one, so I don't want to use that, so I will just discard it whole. And here what I will do, I will just copy paste the save movement. This in previous tutorials we were like I have just saved the cache, so I will just use this, and I will use slot. In here you can choose the slot, the whole body, and now I will put it here. Compile and save. Is hand combat. Perfect. So let's see if everything works fine. So let's go to the selected report and try our game. Okay, cool. We are here. We have our AIs. Okay. Our player is doing that animation, but other AI is not. Let me try with this character. Yes, but like this. Okay, yes. One more thing. Okay, we do have the error. Let me check. Okay, don't know the. Okay, just forgot about this. We had some. Okay, okay. So next thing, like one more thing, we have to like do it in the animations. So in those for animation, just open these montages, and you have to click like check. It is saying that or enable auto blend out. See, at the end of the animation, like this animation will play from here to here. After that, it will like blend it to the previous, like the what do we say, the animation blueprint. So I don't want it. I just want my AI to be just lying there. So I will just untick this mark. Okay, so enable auto blend out to false. Just click save, and okay, this is the attacker one. I don't want it for this, so I want it for this one. This is the second pair, so I will just click this and click save. I just want the damage the other guy is receiving. I just want this option to like, work. Okay, next is hand combat. We were setting is hand combat. We are taking from the character. Okay, let's check it once again if it is working. Let's go to that animation, to that character. No, no, that is definitely not working. Okay, I think I got the error. Like, see, when I have started the like hitting the other guy should also be in the same mode, because to use that montage, like if I go to the anim graph, see we are using this slot, the whole body slot, if the is hand combat is true for, and our AI is not setting that true, because in our Unreal we have just set it, we are setting it true for our character. uh, okay, so see here we are doing it. So first thing, I will just use this here, because if we, that in front of AI, if it is alive, if he is alive, then we will like do this variable true, and we will do the same for our AI character. So AI character dot is hand combat, I will just mark it true. Control Shift B. Now let's check. It should work. Now, okay, it's a success. So let's go back and we'll check it. Click play. This Unreal 5 is too good. Like previously, it was really difficult to like. Yeah, this animation was like previously. The source file is wrong, but the other one is good. So we will test it out. Okay, but I can't find the other AIs. Okay, so let me restart it from somewhere where we can where I can get the more AI. Okay, we will do it here. Display. Cool. Let's wait for the AI. Okay, I have the AIs. Let's check. See, this is perfectly working. Now, see, our character is back from that montage, but she is not, because we have like set that check to the false. So this was it for today. If you like my videos and efforts, so you can share my videos, and so you can subscribe it. If you find something wrong with my videos, you can mention it in my comment. So okay, thanks and peace.